Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before we jump into today's crucial topic, if you're serious about your health and weight loss goals, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest tips. And hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And share it with friends or family who might be struggling with cravings too. We also love building a community here, so please leave your questions or share your own craving-crushing stories in the comments below. Your engagement means the world to us. All right, let's get down to business. Today, we're tackling something that trips up so many people on their weight loss journey. Those intense, sometimes overwhelming cravings, especially for sugary treats. You know the feeling, right? You're doing great, eating healthy, and then, bam! That urge for something sweet hits, and suddenly, all your good intentions feel like they're about to fly out the window. It's frustrating, and it can feel like you're fighting a losing battle. But what if I told you there are real, scientific reasons behind those cravings, and more importantly, practical strategies you can use to conquer them? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into why you crave sweets and how to take back control to finally reach your weight loss goals. Okay, first up, let's talk about your tongue. Seriously, our tongues are covered in taste buds, including ones specifically designed to detect sweetness. Now here's the fascinating part. The more sugar you eat regularly, the more these sweet taste buds can actually multiply and become more sensitive. Think of it like building up a tolerance. Your brain gets used to a certain level of sweetness, and soon, less sweet things don't taste satisfying anymore. You need more sugar to get that same pleasurable hit. How does this sabotage weight loss? Well, eating increasingly sweeter foods often means consuming more calories, often from sources lacking nutritional value. That extra scoop of ice cream, the larger slice of cake, the soda instead of water. It all adds up, making it harder to stay in a calorie deficit. The good news? Your palate is adaptable. You can retrain your taste buds. Start by gradually reducing the sugar in your diet. If you normally put 2 sugars in your coffee, try 1.5 for a week, then 1. Introduce other flavors, a squeeze of lemon, sour, unsweetened cocoa, bitter, or cinnamon, spice, can help satisfy your taste buds in new ways. One word of caution: be mindful of artificial sweeteners. While they don't have calories, they still trigger that sweet taste sensation, which can keep those sweet cravings alive and kicking. Think about anyone who's successfully quit adding sugar to their coffee. At first, it tastes bitter, maybe even awful. But after sticking with it for a couple of weeks, sweetened coffee suddenly tastes sickly sweet. That's taste bud adaptation in action. It takes persistence, but reducing your reliance on intense sweetness is a game changer. Next, let's talk about the blood sugar roller coaster. Ever grab a candy bar or a sugary drink mid-afternoon when you feel that energy slump, only to feel even more tired and hungry an hour later? That's your blood sugar doing a nosedive. When you eat simple carbohydrates, think white bread, sugary snacks, candy, all by themselves, your body digests them very quickly. This causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Your body then releases a surge of insulin to bring that blood sugar back down. The problem is, this insulin surge often overshoots, causing your blood sugar to crash below normal levels. And guess what? Your brain screams for when blood sugar is low. Quick energy, which usually means more sugar or simple carbs. It's a vicious cycle that keeps cravings intense and makes sticking to a healthy eating plan incredibly difficult. It also keeps your body in fat storage mode rather than fat burning mode. So, how do you get off this roller coaster? Balance is key. Avoid eating carbohydrates, especially simple ones, completely alone. Instead, always pair them with protein, healthy fats, or fiber. These nutrients slow down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, leading to a much gentler rise and fall in blood sugar. Instead of that mid-afternoon candy bar, try an apple, carb, fiber, with a tablespoon of peanut butter, protein, fat. Instead of plain white pasta, choose whole wheat pasta and add chicken, protein, and lots of veggies, fiber. If you are going to have a treat, the best time is usually right after a balanced meal. The other food in your stomach will help buffer the impact of the sugar, preventing that dramatic spike and crash. Now, this might sound counterintuitive after what we just discussed, but severely restricting carbohydrates can also backfire, especially if you're someone naturally prone to sugar cravings. We see it all the time. People decide to go hardcore low-carb, cutting out almost all carbs, thinking it's the fastest way to lose weight. While reducing refined carbs is crucial, completely slashing all carbs, including healthy complex ones, can sometimes trigger even more intense cravings for sweets for some individuals. Why? Carbohydrates play a role in serotonin production, a neurotransmitter that affects mood and satisfaction. Drastically cutting carbs can sometimes lead to fatigue, headaches, and yes, powerful sugar cravings, particularly towards the end of the day. This doesn't mean low-carb diets don't work. They work wonders for many, but it's about finding your sweet spot. If you find that a very strict low-carb approach leaves you feeling deprived and constantly battling intense sugar urges that lead to binges, it might not be the most sustainable strategy for you. The goal is long-term success, not a quick fix followed by rebound weight gain. Focus on incorporating adequate amounts of complex carbohydrates, things like whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. These provide sustained energy and fiber, helping to keep you full and stabilize blood sugar, without necessarily triggering those intense cravings the way extreme restriction can. Listen to your body. If cutting carbs too low makes you miserable and obsessed with cake, it might be time to adjust your approach and find a more moderate balance that feels sustainable. Beyond those big three, there are other lifestyle factors that significantly impact cravings. Let's quickly touch on a few more craving crushers. Stay hydrated. Sometimes, thirst masquerades as hunger or a craving. Before reaching for a snack, try drinking a big glass of water and wait 15 minutes. Prioritize sleep. Lack of sleep messes with your hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin, the I'm hungry hormone, increases, while leptin, the I'm full hormone, decreases, leading to increased appetite and cravings, often for high-calorie, sugary foods. Manage stress. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. Chronic high cortisol can drive cravings for comfort foods, which are typically high in sugar and fat. Find healthy stress management techniques like exercise, meditation, deep breathing, or spending time in nature. Practice mindful eating. Pay attention to why you're eating. Are you truly physically hungry, or are you eating out of boredom, stress, or habit? Slowing down and savoring your food can increase satisfaction and help you recognize fullness cues. Pump up protein and fiber. Both protein and fiber are champions of satiety. They help you feel fuller for longer and contribute to more stable blood sugar levels, keeping cravings at bay. Ensure you're getting adequate amounts at each meal. So there you have it. A deeper look into why those pesky sugar cravings happen, and a toolkit of strategies to fight back. Remember, it's often a combination of factors. Retraining your taste buds away from intense sweetness, stabilizing your blood sugar by balancing your meals, finding the right carbohydrate level for your body, and managing lifestyle factors like hydration, sleep, and stress. Making these changes takes time and consistency. Don't expect perfection overnight. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small victories and focus on building sustainable habits. It is possible to gain control over cravings, and it's incredibly empowering when you do. It's not just about losing weight, it's about feeling better, having more energy, and building a healthier relationship with food. What are your biggest craving struggles? Or do you have a go-to tip that helps you beat them? Share in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on achieving your health and weight loss goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.